I did where I was starting out doing run cycles and it looks really bad, but I was proud of it then. So I am going to improve it, and that is the videos that I showed at the beginning where you can see a few run cycles that we did, and that was the improvement. So from this to the new style we have. Okay, so if you open our Moho app, and I have the character redone, and this is the character. I have made improvements to the sweater. I've kept the jeans and the shoes as they were, and I've improved the hair and made some adjustments. So I have one which has targets and the other one without targets, and I already have a cycle, so I'm gonna clear all these so we can just work together and create a little run cycle. So if I clear the layers, clear everything, let's just clear everything from the document. And this is how I do my run cycles. I have a marker at the bottom, and so this foot would land there and the other foot would land on the other side of the marker. And this was the reference of the old animation that I had. I screenshot it and redid all the art. Okay, so we're gonna do a ninja type run cycle. So we start with our first frame. And this will be our first frame. We get our hands like that. And further down, I believe it's further down. And we can have it, let's say the hair comes somewhere there. Okay, it's gonna be flowing in the wind, so the hair can stay up and the face slightly there. So we have our initial starting pose. This will be our starting pose. Okay. I can't really edit the hands right now because I have them in a different rig on its own. My hands are on a different rig on their own, so we'll do those last and we'll edit those last. Okay, so this is our initial pose, and we can go to, let's say, frame number 12, switch on onion skins, and that'll be our onion skin there, and we can do the opposite. So let's say this is our opposite. Okay, let's have it. This will be our contact pose, and we bring it down to the line. Bring the other one, readjust that. You can do the onion skin on the other side. It will change color and show you where it was before. And we adjust that, and we bring it to the contact. And we can move that, bring it to the contact. That's the contact. We'll go to the other one and adjust it also and put it on the contact pose. Okay. And then maybe your hands will slightly move down when they make contact on the opposite, and Control or Command C and Command V or Control V, and you have the other side, and you click cycle and you cycle back to 2, and then you have already a rough cycle of your animation. And then we want to fix the in-betweens. So this is our contact and the red is coming through, so this one will be the one that we need to adjust. Let's say there, we adjust it there and it makes contact there. And it's also good to use references, that way you can just copy the reference of which action or point we have. And then the other one, so we have the blue side is the one making contact forward, and then we take the red side and that is now making the contact on this side. We adjust it like that. We can add onion skins to see where everything was, and we adjust accordingly to that. So we have slight adjustments that you can make to make it look really cool. And we can adjust also the contact. Let's say the hair moves again. And then maybe the contact needs to be the one that raises up. So the idea is just to edit it until you have something that resembles what you're looking for. So you continue to adjust it until it's the perfect way you want it. So I am going to continue editing it until it's perfect. And just before I finish it, I am just going to show you how to adjust. So you can select all the keyframes to adjust the speed and create option and drag it to the left and it goes faster, and if you drag it to the other side it goes slower. So we want it to go faster, and then we adjust it like that. And right now it's rough, it needs a bit of edits here and there, but the idea, you get the idea. That's how I create my run cycles, and that is the one without the target bone. And then so we switch on to the other side, and we use the character which I've added target bones. And for you who don't know what target bones are, these are the target bones we add near the feet to enable the physics and bone stretching and all those eye keyframing, maximum eye key stretching, and all these. So I have this bone, top thigh bone, and the back thigh bone. This is the one that is squashing and stretching, and I've added the maximum eye key stretching to 2 and the squash and stretching scale to 1, and that is on both legs. So we can clear that. Let's say animation, clear all the animation from document, and we can start. I prefer not to use target bones because sometimes they work. For me, they always have little bug issues, but they're really handy, and it makes your animation look cooler if you can get them to work correctly. So we're just gonna attempt to make a quick run cycle. So we do the same thing we did for the other one, and we drag into our contact pose. Okay, we attempt again to do the ninja cycle. So the first one, contact, so it's also finicky when you're using it. It sometimes turns the other way, so you just have to get used to them. I don't use them often, so I'm not really used to them. And this is the stretching, so you can have really cool effects if it's stretching over something or trying to sneak past something. It has really cool effects. Okay, and so let's say we're here. So yeah, once you get them to work correctly, they are really handy for me. As you can see, I am struggling to work them correctly, and they have little issues. But if we can get it to turn the other way, and then we'll win. So we start again, we try again there, and I have it there. And adjust that. Okay, we'll try to fix that. If anyone knows how to get that to move out the way and stop having that little buggy effect, please leave in the comments below. That's why I usually don't use them, but for the purpose of this lesson, we're gonna try and use them. So we have our initial start. Okay, we're just gonna do a normal run cycle, and we have this one there, this one there, and we move this limb. We're just gonna try rotate. Go to the other side and do the same on this side. But as you can see, it's not really working for me, and so that is basically the breakdown of the character and my target bones and my target bone struggles. But I hope you learned something from what I had to show. This is the one with target bones and the one without target bones. When you get them to work properly, you can have really cool adjustments, and it makes the run cycle more animation, I guess. It has interesting aspects to the animation. So I'll catch you on the next one, and we'll see what we'll be working on. Thank you again. Please subscribe and leave a comment below.